Okay, here we go. Welcome back yet again, friends, friends, enemies. We are here starting up another new game. I was feeling kind of bored, so I figured, what the hell, may as well stream. Still don't quite have all this emulation stuff down yet, but I was able to get this game work at least. Let me just hide that white bar a little bit. There we go. Maybe expand that just slightly, and yeah, here we go. Trauma Center Under the Knife. I played the hell out of this game when I was younger. Still have my physical copy, which is worth quite a bit these days, I think. I think last time I checked it was like a $80 game. And yeah, this is another game by Atlas, so the same people who did Persona, and hang on a second, let me edit something else. I do not like the way that my VTuber model is going behind that capture. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, anyway, here we go. I did kind of test this earlier to see if this would work out well with the PC, and yeah, this is mainly, well, you would mainly use the stylus for this game, so yeah. This will be easy enough to play, so let us get into it. New game. This is Hope Hospital, located in the city of Angels Bay. Since its inception, Hope has continuously served the community. Also, is my cursor showing? Yeah, let's hide that as well. I don't really like that. That's kind of distracting. No capture cursor. There we go, much better. Okay, one of the young doctors here is still in need of guidance. But because of his desire to help people, he strives to improve. Dr. Derek Stiles will soon realize his full potential. Save the game? Sure, why not? Hope Hospital, consultation room. Transfer the patient to the pre-op area. Mary Fulton, aged 39, the hospital's veteran surgical assistant. She's kind and well-liked, but tends to ramble too much. The injury is on his forearm, and he is still fully conscious. Oh, something else I forgot to check. Do we have the audio playing? Yes, we do. Good. Blood test results should be back from the lab any minute. It looks worse than it is. He's not in any real danger. I guess he got lucky, huh? Dr. Greg Castle, the head of the surgical department. Nothing rattles him, but he is strict and expects perfection from others. Well, yeah, you're working in surgery, you better. You'll be operating, Derek. I will. Derek Stiles, age 26, a surgeon and the story's main character. He just completed his residency and accepted a position here. I was just about to start my round, so... Worry about that later. You're not an intern anymore. Hurry up and prep for the OR. This is a simple extraction. There's nothing to worry about. Just take your time, stay calm, and keep it steady. You should be able to handle this on your own by now. Alright, lacerations and foreign objects in the upper right brachium. Hope I said that right. Requires removal of the foreign objects and suturing. Let's begin the briefing. The patient, Kevin Turk, just arrived in an ambulance. He lost control of his motorcycle and crashed through a glass door. His lacerations have begun to hemorrhage. There are glass fragments lodged near his right shoulder. Our cosmetic surgeon is out at a medical society meeting. But you should be able to handle the stitching, right? There are two main objectives in this operation. Suture any lacerations, extract fragments of glass from underneath the skin. Be thorough and try your best not to leave any scars. Okay, let's begin the operation. Let's begin the operation. We should start with those lacerations. Select the needle icon to suture his wounds. Good work. Of course, this is a basic surgery skill. Did the same thing with the other laceration.
Doctor?
Well done. The lacerations are taken care of. Next, select the forceps. We need to extract the glass. Extract the other one. There we go. All the visible glass has now been extracted. We need to take care of those smaller wounds now. Select the antibiotic gel.
Doctor?
Medicine has come a long way. This gel cures small cuts instantly. In the past, cure-all ointments were just gimmicks and scams. But somebody finally created a real one. Oops, I shouldn't be talking so much. Let's continue. Yeah, this guy's under the knife. Probably shouldn't be yapping too much, Mary. Some glass shards are embedded in the patient's arm as well. We'll need to extract those. Make an incision in the upper epithelium. Don't forget to disinfect the area beforehand. Use the antibiotic gel. I'll make an incision, touch the scalpel icon. There we go, and...
Doctor?
This is serious. We can't let them get infected. We need to work quickly using the same procedure as before. Oh wait, I'm thinking about the polyps that you put the gel on beforehand when you extract the things or slice them up. Everything looks good. Let's close them up. Suture the wound the same way you have before. Make sure the stitches aren't too wide or too narrow.
Good job, Dr. Styles.
And we're done. Good job, Dr. Styles. Make sure you review what we went over today. Okay, what's my grade? This is probably going to be a D or a C here. Ah, yeah, that's a D for sure. Oh, C, rookie doctor. I'll take it. See, you're catching on. That wasn't so hard, was it? I couldn't have done it without my lovely assistant. I definitely see improvement, but flirting isn't everything. Seriously though, keep practicing and you'll do just fine. Judging by the MRI, the tumor is isolated in his stomach. It's... benign, okay. But you should be prepared for anything. Any questions, Dr. Styles? Huh? Oh. Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks anyway. Are you even listening? I know you're stressed, but this happens to be your job. Are you getting enough sleep? You need at least 6 hours a night. Don't you remember med school? The patients depend on you. Derek, don't forget our follow-up with Mr. Jenkins this afternoon. Have you read the report? I haven't, actually. You need to shape up. This is real life. You've been here 3 years, Derek. We shouldn't still be babysitting you. Maybe we need to open an investigation. Dr. Styles has impaired medical and social development. Harsh. Cut me some slack, Mary. You're not a resident doctor anymore, Styles. You know that. Oh, Mary. I spoke with Dr. Hoffman. Thank you very much. Wait, you spoke with the director? About what? Don't worry, it's none of your business. It's a personal matter, just forget about it. Are you going on vacation or something? I wouldn't mind a nice long cruise myself. Sun, the sea. Okay, that's enough. Get back to the operation. Today we need to excise a tumor in the distal stomach. In tests from 2 years ago, it was small and benign. However, it's grown rapidly and started to hemorrhage. At this rate, it might become malignant. After talking with Mr. Lorry... Oh, that's the patient, okay. We decided to remove it. There's one objective in this operation. Excise and remove the tumor from the distal stomach. That is all. But you need to use the Powell procedure to remove the tumor. First, drain the tumor's cytoplasm to decrease its size. Then, when you excise it, the cells can't metastasize? I don't know that word. Resulting in a smaller incision. There seems to be a trend towards this type of removal. It's a good idea for you to learn it. Now, begin the operation. Work quickly, but stay calm. Understood. Let's begin the operation.
Let's begin.
This will be a... laparotomy? I don't know that word either. You need to open up his abdomen. You've done this before, so remember to stay calm. Let's begin. Disinfect the area and make your incision. We're going to treat a tumor, but... his vitals are dropping. Select the syringe on your right. We need to stabilize his condition. We should probably administer a little bit more. Fill the syringe completely and inject the full amount. Okay, there we go. Vitals are stabilized. Now we can begin. At first glance, it looks like nothing is wrong. However, yesterday's test revealed something in the lower stomach. We need to use an ultrasound, the instrument in the upper right. Oh, there we go. Well, that's because the ultrasound was too far away. If you scan directly over the tumor, it should be visible for a while. Expert doctors can perform this operation without visual aid, but you should confirm the shadow before proceeding. Hey, welcome to stream, woo-woo person. How you doing? It's pretty big. Looks like we did this just in time. As Dr. Castle explained, we'll be using the Powell procedure. We'll use the drain first. Pick it up. Sad failure person noises. What's wrong, woo-woo person? Moving tumor's only beginning. You need to apply a synthetic membrane to stop the bleeding. Grab the membrane with the forceps. Okay, there we go. And antibiotic gel time. Relax now, Dr. Styles. The operation is complete. 3 times you passed out on my streams. You're a bad viewer and a failure. You're fine. If your job is as bad as you say it is, then I understand completely. Nice work, Derek. It seems you value accuracy over speed. Just remember, the patient's safety always comes first. You're getting better every day. Keep up the good work. Hope Hospital, nurse station. And so, since my husband's been relocated to a different office, I'll be leaving Hope Hospital effective immediately. I'm really gonna miss this place, and all of you. But I promise to continue my work as a nurse wherever life will take me. You all taught me that helping patients is its own reward. It was a pleasure to have you on staff, Mary. Good luck with the new job. I can't believe you're leaving. This is all so sudden. What are you gonna do without her, Derek? Actually, Derek's the only reason I'm a little hesitant to leave. I even spoke with my husband about it. I told him there was a kid here that depends on me. He asked me how long I'd been working at a pediatrician's. Haha. Ah, come on. I'm not that bad. Is Miss Fulton still here? Oh, hello, Dr. Hoffman. I'm not interrupting anything, am I? Robert Hoffman, age 62, the director and founder of Hope Hospital. He used to be a renowned surgeon, but works in management now. No, of course not. I came to say goodbye, since I won't be around tomorrow. Thank you for many years of dedicated service. You're a fantastic nurse, probably our best. On behalf of the entire staff, I'd like to say thank you. Oh, sir, the pleasure was all mine. I wish there was some way I could thank you for this opportunity. Well, you're not going to stop nursing, are you? If you continue to help people, that'll be thanks enough. Of course, sir. Helping people is my life. It's just... I wish I could stay and learn from you a little bit longer. Don't be modest. You already know everything I have to teach. I'm afraid Dr. Castle surpassed me as a surgeon long ago. It's not that bad. You hate the hours more than anything, plus you stay up late until it makes you sleepy and tired. I gotcha. Dr. Hoffman, good luck with your new job. Don't be a stranger, okay? Well, I have matters to attend to, so if you'll excuse me. I hope to see Dr. Hoffman in action more often. But he stopped operating on patients after that incident. Derek, let's discuss the next patient. Yes, sir. This is my last operation here. Don't let me down, Derek. Yesterday's operation went very smoothly. I want you to handle Mr. Spence's operation today. It's another tumor excision. Just be careful, there's more than one this time, so don't overlook any. You have coffee and noodles to help you? Yum! Welcome to the stream, Jedi Otter. How you doing? This is the last time I'll be assisting you, Dr. Styles. If you can handle this operation, I'll feel much better about leaving. Oh, I didn't mean to upset you. But wake up, Dr. Styles. There's only one person you should be thinking about during an operation, and that's the patient. Do you understand? Yes, ma'am. Let's review the main objective for today's operation. Excise and remove all tumors from the pancreas. Now, think back to yesterday's procedure and begin. Here goes. Let's begin the operation. You've been watching a Persona 4 Arena arcade mode video with Rise since it's her birthday? Oh, fun. You heard Red Bull has bull semen in it? Is that true? I doubt it. Swelling's gone down, so let's move on to the tumors. 3 tumors have been identified in the patient's pancreas. Perform ultrasound carefully to locate them. Wait, that was a laser. It's Tom Holland's birthday as well? Not a huge Tom Holland fan, so I wasn't aware of that.
Doctor?
That takes care of the tumors we found in our test. You're really improving, can you tell? You seem really focused today. I guess my work here is done. You assume I bought this game because Hot Nurse? This is actually a emulated version of the DS game that I bought back when I was a kid. And the main reason that I bought it was because anime characters on it. This is actually by Atlas, the same people who do Persona.
Good job, Dr. Styles.
Also, Mary there is not a hot nurse. You'll be seeing a hot nurse pretty soon, though. Her replacement comes in, and she's a fox. You did a great job, Derek. I have nothing to worry about. I can tell that you will make an excellent surgeon. Please continue using your abilities to help people of Angel's Bay. Here we go, Nurse Angie. And so, we all feel you deserve a gift of appreciation. Thank you for your 18 years of service, Miss Fulton. Thank you so much. I'm a little embarrassed. Miss Fulton was more than a great nurse. She looked after us, as well. She will be missed. Are you sure you're not glad to be free of my nagging? What are you talking about? I'm worried Derek will start coming to work late again. You're the only one who kept it in line, Mary. Ah, jeez, I'm standing right here, guys. You don't need to worry. I'll be fine without Mary's help. I may be young, but I'm still a doctor. That's good to hear. So, no more sobbing phone calls from you, huh? What? I wasn't crying. I'm just teasing, Derek. You've grown up so much since you joined us, and I'm proud of you. Work hard and you'll surpass even Dr. Castle one day. I believe in you. She's not here yet. She called in about an emergency, that's all she said. Is something wrong? They must be talking about my replacement. Since I'm leaving, she's gonna be your new assistant. I was supposed to train her this afternoon, but HR said she was very reliable. I hope everything's okay. Sorry I'm late. And here she is. This would look better if this was actually lined up like a DS with the two screens. The one on the left is supposed to overlap the one on the right. I'm Angie Thompson, the new nurse. I'll be starting here tomorrow. Angie Thompson, age 21, Hope Hospital's newest employee. Angie is part German, born into a very well-educated family. She also has international nursing license. Is Mary Fulton here? I'm ready to go over protocol now. Can doctors cure erections? I don't know about that. You passed out 3 times during my stream. You didn't say something about 4 AM in the bully stream. You don't remember? I don't recall. It's very nice to meet you. Wow, she's a nurse? Isn't she a little too... What's that now? What? Huh? No, nothing. Pardon me. I was on my way here when a man on the bus suffered a heart attack. I took him to a nearby emergency room and helped with the procedure. Of course, the paperwork took forever to fill out, so yeah. Sounds like you had a rough morning. Well, don't you worry about being late. I completely understand. Excuse me, is Miss Thompson here? There's someone on the line from St. Francis Hospital. Thanks, I'll be right there. Please excuse me. She's certainly something. Sounded like she knows her stuff. What do you think, Derek? You passed out once and you woke up still seeing me on the stream, but it's a blur? Ah, okay. Good morning. Hello, Dr. Styles. You were supposed to be here 15 minutes ago. Your patient shouldn't have to wait just because you're behind schedule. I'm sorry? Anyway, I'll call in the first one. Man, she's strict. Please have a seat, Mr. Cox. Yo, Doc. During today's surgery, we'll be removing the polyp in your throat. How are you feeling? It's important for us to know about any changes to your condition. If anything's wrong, it could cause problems. I really don't know. Huh? I've been doing concerts for 7 years while working part-time, so I finally landed a contract with this big record producer, and my throat's screwed up. What if something goes wrong? I lose my dream forever, all because of this polyp thing? Well, we're gonna try our best. Just relax, okay? You're gonna try? I always tried my best. I practiced late, stayed in shape. But if that's all I needed, I would have had a contract years ago. Takes a lot more than trying to write a hit single. Come on, try to stay positive. I'm sure you'll be alright. Really. Dex, Nate, Tisha. You fronted me the money for this operation and I let you down. It doesn't look like I'll be able to pay you back, guys. I need to take your blood pressure, Mr. Cox. This way, please. Yeah, whatever. Why didn't you tell him everything would be fine? Wait, what? Didn't you read your own notes? He's completely nervous. Our job is about more than just treating illnesses. Proper bedside manner is essential to a patient's recovery. Things you say directly affect these people's attitudes. Don't you get it? Yeah, I do. I hope you're a little more serious during surgery this afternoon. We should start the briefing. Let's review today's patient, Mr. Cox. He started feeling pain in his throat about a month ago. He's been coughing up blood since then, and he has trouble breathing. Since Mr. Cox is a rock singer, it's likely that a polyp has formed because of strained bronchial tubes. Obviously, it's now hemorrhaging. We tried a nebulizer treatment, but his condition is getting worse. It's nothing life-threatening, but considering the patient's career, it's serious enough to warrant surgical intervention. It's still possible for him to recover completely. What's your opinion, Dr. Castle? That sounds like a good plan. Are you ready, Dr. Stiles? This operation has 3 objectives. Drain the overflowing blood, locate the problem area, use a laser to remove it. This is a delicate operation, so we'll need to use the magnification tool. I misread that several times and I said it right each time. Remember to treat the patient very carefully. Nice work, Angie. Derek, good luck. Okay, let's begin the operation.
Let's begin. Dr. Stiles? Dr. Stiles?
Yeah, these briefings that she gives during the actual operation, I'm not going to read those because, as you can see on the left, we do have a time limit. And I don't want to stop to read.
Dr. Stiles?
Could have gone better,
Dr.
but...
Stiles?
Oh, she skipped already. No section of the membrane started hemorrhage. Oh yeah, we have to do this a couple of times. You're not sure if you did wake up at 4 a.m., you were probably dreaming it. It's probably stress. Seems to be all of them. Let's close the patient up.
Dr. Stiles?
Let's bring his vitals back up, though. So, I've really been assigned to this inexperienced guy. That is, good job, Dr. Stiles. Yeah, Angie is kind of a bitch for the first couple of times you work with her. Senior Surgeon, groovy. Well, Mr. Cox, your operation was a complete success. Don't try to speak yet, your throat needs a little rest. Don't worry though, in a few days your voice will be as good as new. Maybe you could hook me up with tickets to your concert. Heh. You don't like her? She's too strict for someone that just met yelling at you on the first day because you didn't word your words right and made him nervous? Well, Derek's been working here for 3 years. She just got here. She's kind of an asshole for a little while before, she earns your respect. Or rather, you earn her respect. Thank you so much, Doctor. Take care now. Well, that looks like the last walk-in for today. Angie, let's begin pre-op at around 1 o'clock, okay? Don't you think we should have examined him more carefully? There were signs of cyanosis, which could indicate asthma. If that's the case, he needs to see a physician right away. Really? I didn't think it was anything serious. You need to start acting like a real doctor, Mr. Stiles. You're overreacting. I'm sure he'll be fine. Since Dr. Castle is at a conference, I'll be briefing you today. I think he'd be briefing me even if he was here. We're extracting a stage 1 tumor from the small intestine. So if we take it out, the patient will fully recover. However, the blood test results were unusual. We can ask Dr. Castle about that once he gets back. If I extract the tumor, he should be fine. That's technically correct, but I'm pretty confident. I've extracted tumors several times already. This'll be a snap. Okay, keep the two operation objectives in mind then. Treat inflamed epithelium in the small intestine. Exercise to remove all tumors in the small intestine. If you're ready, let's begin. Let's begin the operation.
Let's begin.
Well, Dr. Stiles, let's begin the operation. Let's bring those vitals back up. Nurse Blonde Lady, I need help with arousal. It happens when I look at you. For real. What's going on? The entire intestinal membrane is inflamed. What's going on? Only the small intestine should be affected. Doctor, I think we need to close up the patient and re-examine him. Let's continue operating, Angie. These symptoms aren't uncommon. I understand. In that case, proceed with tumor excision. I know you've done this before, so I'll try to stay out of your way. Whoops. Okay, that's a shit ton of tumors. Whoops. Okay, one more.
Dr. Stiles? Dr. Stiles?
We treated the patient as planned, but he's not improving. His vitals aren't stabilizing. There must be something else. Patient's vitals usually don't stabilize right after the operation. But we need to at least check his blood test results. Okay, what would you suggest? Try using the ultrasound again, just to be safe. I don't see anything, Angie. But I was certain. Sorry for second-guessing you, Doctor. Don't worry, we're both still learning from experience, right? I guess. Should finish up by suturing the incision. Wonder if we'll get to the part where we have to deactivate a bomb tonight.
Good work, Doctor.
We're finished, Dr. Stiles. Dr. Stiles. Oh, hey, Angie. Thanks for your help in there. I'd like to have a word with you about that last operation. Was there something wrong with my bedside manner? No, it's about the patient, actually. His white blood cell and globulin counts were rising rapidly. I also noticed inflammation along the patient's peritoneum. Don't know if I said that, don't know if I said that word right. Excuse me, deactivate a what? You're a fucking doctor? Just wait. It happens later on in the game. I don't know if we'll get to that point tonight or not. We should re-examine him immediately and consult his regular doctor. I agree with you, but I'm afraid it'll have to wait until tomorrow. I'm supposed to help with the next symposium, so I'm meeting with some of the doctors from St. Francis to learn the ropes and everything. But these are very busy people, and I can't just blow them off. We'll do it first thing tomorrow, okay, though? Or tomorrow, though, okay? I promise. But too bad I have work tomorrow. I would have liked to talk a bit longer. Oh well, at least for now. I'm ready for that symposium thing. Oh, my cell phone. Dr. Stiles, where are you? The patient is in critical condition. Get back here. What? Taxi, take me to Hope Hospital and step on it. Angie. A tumor metastasized behind his lungs, which begins swelling. It festered, and 30 minutes ago the tumor ruptured. The patient is in shock and suffering acute... whatever the fuck that word is. The other doctors are operating on him as we speak. Follow me, Mr. Stiles. You need to see the result of your carelessness. I am going to grab some boneless wings out of the fridge real quick, and I will be right back. Stay tuned, it'll take me about maybe 30 seconds, maybe less. Made another pit stop to grab myself something to drink as well. Hey, welcome to stream, Jeff the Gamer. How you doing? Carelessness, bitch. I'm your boss. Angie will, she'll get more tolerable within the next, couple chapters. Well, actually, this chapter here, she has a pretty quick turnaround. I understand you didn't have much information to base a decision on. And I admit the tumor was difficult to see from the X-ray. However, the laboratory left you several memos about the patient. I understand they pointed out his extremely high numbers. More than that, you dumped your responsibilities onto a nurse, immediately following a very delicate operation. It wasn't... I mean... Miss Thompson, what are you... Please excuse me for interrupting, Dr. Hoffman. I understand that this is a little rude, but I have something to say. What is it? It's about the negligent attitude Mr. Stiles has displayed thus far. I warned him about the patient at least 3 times, but he said that there were more important personal matters he had to take care of. Then he just walked out without another word. Mr. Stiles, maybe you didn't harm the patient directly, but how can I work under a doctor who doesn't even try to act like one? It doesn't matter how small or groundless a suspicion might be. The patients are depending on you to take care of them. Why did you become a doctor? Do you even know? You don't deserve to be here. You're not a real doctor. I really screwed up. I ignored a patient. I was trying my best. I didn't think there was anything serious. But a patient almost died, and it was all my fault. Being called Dr. Stiles doesn't make me a good doctor. What was I thinking? I'm no doctor. Not if I keep making mistakes like that. Uh-oh, looks like rain. Hurry up, you two. We need to get all our displays inside. Rain. Maybe that'll help calm me down. Maybe then I'll feel better. Sir, it looks like you're completely soaked. Did you come from a hospital? You might want to head back pretty soon. They don't want me there. I'm apparently useless as a doctor anyway. Hey, yeah, it's me. You'll never believe this. Huh? Well, you could guess if you want. Nope, it's even better. There was this crazy accident with a truck and an SUV. It was nuts. The drivers flew into the street and... Huh? I am not messed up. An accident? We usually handle emergencies, but Dr. Castle's out of town. That means there aren't any emergency doctors on call. You want to slug her? She comes around pretty quickly here. So I directed them here. Where are the patients now? Where were the accident victims taken, Angie? Dr. Stiles. The patient, he was suffering cardiac arrest, and... I couldn't resuscitate him. The other nurses are busy, and... With Dr. Castle gone, I can't... What am I supposed to do? The patient's gonna die, but I can't even... Calm down, take me to the OR. Okay. What's the situation? After the accident, the ambulance brought him here. His heart isn't beating. I tried reviving him, but... Angie. What do? I need help. Angie. Dr. Stiles? The only person who needs help is the patient. And we're the ones who are gonna help him. It's up to us and only us. We're going to save him. I can't do that without you, Angie. I want to save his life. Pretend this is normal procedure. Calm down and think things through. First, we need a pulse. We have to get a pulse. Understood. Let's begin the operation.
Vitals are critical.
There's a pulse. We did it. His vitals have reached low 30s, but he's not in the clear yet. Vitals have reached low 30s, but he's not in the clear yet. That sounds more like the Angie I know. Dr. Stiles, are we going to save him? Of course we are. Understood. First, treat the wounds that have started bleeding. Calm down, you got this, Dr. Blood Moon. There are harder operations to do down the line. This isn't half bad, actually. External wounds have healed. Bleeding seems to have stopped, but his vitals are dropping fast. He suffered a lot of damage to his chest. What else could it be? Perform a... lobectomy? I think there might be something in his chest. No, you can't! Don't take this the wrong way. I don't think you have the skill to treat it like this. We recovered his pulse, so maybe we should wait for Dr. Castle's help. No, the longer we wait, the lower his chances are... the longer his chances at survival. I don't know what to do. Either way, I won't blame you. It's your decision. I must be misremembering this. I thought this guy was supposed to go into cardiac arrest a couple of times while you're removing the glass. Or maybe it's the kid that you operate on later.
Vitals are critical.
Oh wait, here we go. We have a pulse. What? How could something like that be lodged in his pericardium? Please extract it, but please be careful. I think he's gonna make it. This can't be happening. This is bad. Damn it, don't die on me.
Vitals dropping.
What? He sutured the myocardium in a split second. I think we're finished. Let's close him up. I could feel him slipping away. I was so scared, Doctor. I froze, and all I could think about was running away. But you didn't worry at all. You stood your ground and did what had to be done. You are a real doctor. Thank you, Dr. Styles. Aw, isn't that a cute smile? I've never felt that way before. I'm starting to understand. His condition's stabilized. Let's keep an eye on him. Yes, Doctor. We need to contact the other doctors, and... I'm way ahead of you. Most of the off-duty doctors are coming in. I also called Dr. Castle. Good work. Thank you. I think you should rest. This was a long surgery. Yeah, if it's okay, I think I will. Angie? Yes? Everything you said this morning was true. But I'm gonna stay here as a doctor. I'll try harder. I'll become a better surgeon and make you proud. If that's the case, don't come to work late and don't leave without doing your paperwork. I'll do my best. And there's one other thing. Huh? Please fix your hair before coming into the hospital. Sometimes it's embarrassing to work beside you. Heh. I'll be more careful. Okay, I'm taking a nap. Wake me up if anything changes. I understand. Have a good rest. Dr. Styles. He fucked up? Yeah, he, ended up going to a conference when he should have been looking after his patient. What the heck happened during that operation? It almost felt like time was slowing down. Did I really do that? I knew exactly what to do, but I don't know how I knew that. Now I'm just confusing myself. Derek. Pay attention. Huh? I mean, I was. Stop daydreaming and start taking your job seriously. I'm sorry. We need to have a meeting about Mr. Pratt's operation. Angie, can you prep for that? Yes, of course, Doctor. Oh, this one. This one was kind of annoying, I think. Let's go over the procedure for Mr. Pratt's operation. It was either the thrombi one or it was the aneurysm one. That was one of the two that I had a hard time with. He's been suffering from dizziness and nausea recently. Tests show that waste accumulated in his spleen, and are now blocking blood vessels there. Today's objective is to remove the buildup of thrombi. Contrast medium was administered 30 minutes ago in IV. Because of that, you should be able to find the waste using ultrasound. Once it shows a shadow, try clipping near the area with the forceps. It should stop moving. Make your incision and then drain that area. This is a sensitive operation, so you'll need a magnifier. So remember, the objective is remove all thrombi in vessels. That is all. If further waste blockage occurs, the patient's vitals will drop. Remember to work quickly, but with precision. Let's begin the operation.
Let's begin. Doctor.
Fuck.
Doctor. Doctor.
Yeah, this one's kind of annoying. Change in blood flow seems to be causing suspended thrombi to move as well. Doctor, this is bad. Everything's slowing down. I did it again. Oh fuck, I just revived those, didn't I? Doctor, what are we... No thrombi detected. Treatment is complete. Suture that incision, and the operation will be complete. Amazing work, Dr. Styles. That was very impressive. You might actually be a pretty good surgeon, Dr. Styles. Huh? You were practically a different person in there. Just like yesterday. It did feel almost like I was somebody else. If you were that focused more often, I wouldn't have to worry as much. So you worry about me. I definitely worry about your patients. Angie, I'd like you to review the footage of today's operation. Of course, sir. I'll bring it to you later. If my hunch is correct, then it should show up on the tape. What is this, the Doctor version of Devil Trigger? Kind of, yeah. I called you here today to warn you about something. Dr. Castle tells me you may have potential for the healing touch. Healing touch? You don't know? No. Doctors with the healing touch can cure incurable diseases. They can even save patients who are within an inch of death. I don't know how long the gift has existed, but the Greeks believed such doctors descend from Asclepius, the god of medicine, me. Those with the healing touch have certain special qualities. Uncanny judgment, perfect focus, and unmatched surgical skill. Haven't you noticed any changes during your operations? Sometimes. It starts to feel like time is moving much slower than normal. That must be a result of your extraordinary concentration. It definitely marks you as capable of the healing touch. So, I have all these powers? You need to forget about them. Those things are unnecessary. What? If you pursue this, yes, you will become an unparalleled surgeon. But are you prepared for the pain that it would bring you? Derek, a doctor's hands are heavy with responsibility. Patients depend on us, and they place their lives in our hands. Can you imagine how heavy your hands would be with the healing touch? There aren't many doctors who could endure such a weight. I'm only telling you this for your own good. Forget about that power and be a normal doctor. It's the only way for you to be happy. For my own good? Think of it this way. Right now, you're standing in front of a door. If you continue to knock, the door will eventually open. But you could also turn your back on it, and it'll stay closed. Why not stay away from surgery for a while? Take your mind off it. But it's for your own good. Hey, welcome to stream, Zuki Wookie. How you doing? Do a little surgery, indeed. What's wrong, Derek? Shouldn't you be checking on your patients? Dr. Castle, do you think I should stop trying to improve as a doctor? Your tooth chipped when you were asleep and you gotta wait 3 weeks till you could see a dentist? Oh, that sucks. I actually still have a minor chip in my tooth, but I've been kind of postponing that myself. Just, haven't really had the time to do anything else like that. Get the thing, fixed up. Between, work and streaming, I've, got a pretty full schedule. It's a bad chip when the nerve is exposed to... Oh! Oh! Okay, yeah, that is bad. Mine's on a front tooth as well, but, it's not quite that bad. Wow. I hope you can get that taken care of. So Hoffman spoke with you. I was hoping the news about your healing touch might motivate him to start operating again. Huh? Why would it do that? Back when the director was still operating on patients, he named that skill the healing touch and accepted his abilities. What? He has it too? But then something happened. He hasn't operated since. All because of one mistake. Can you imagine how heavy your hands would be? There aren't many doctors who could endure such a weight. Can I really do it? Can I master the healing touch? Well, I can't exactly relate. I don't have that ability. But I know that if you intend to use your power to help people, you'll need to take command of it. Take command. Yes, there's no halfway with something like this. One simple mistake changed the director's entire life. He delved too far into something he couldn't understand. I think you can learn a lot from the director's past mistakes. If you can't control that power, then it's going to cost you. Do you think I could do it? It seems like your skill involves focus, so concentrate on that. I'm sure you'll be able to figure it out for yourself once you adjust. I can't fully understand the healing touch because I'm not you. In the end, that's who you're going to have to rely on. Good luck, Derek. I need to focus on concentration. I remember Dad saying I could never concentrate on anything. He told me to imagine one shape, like a star or something, and focus. I don't know where he learned that, but it really helped during the exams. Maybe that'll work. I'll imagine a star. If I could just relax, focus, and concentrate. I should be able to practice. First, I'll just recall what happened during that operation. Now, I'll think about a star. Concentrate, concentrate. Okay, I can do it. Let's begin the operation. Healing Touch, the power of Aselpus. I could do this. First, I'll recall the procedure. I'm looking at the patient. I was holding the scalpel like this, and then I... Okay, now I'll concentrate on my hands. I'm imagining a star. Now I'll draw one in the air. Fucked up star. My eyes are burning. I need to treat the affected area. Okay, for real this time. Concentrate. Concentrate. Once more. Healing Touch. Here we go. Just a little more. This is it. It's exactly like before. I have the Healing Touch. Ugh, maybe I overdid it. Give myself a headache. I just spilled some juice. Hang on a sec. Luckily, I missed the Futaba thing. Mousepad did not get wet this time. I think I'm getting the hang of it. I might be able to control the Healing Touch. So, Zuki Wookie, have you, ever played this game before? This was a DS exclusive, but, this is one of the few games I was able to manage, emulating. That concludes this meeting. Review the information on your own. Let's just begin our surgical conference now, to save time. Those doctors involved, please stick around. We're starting, Doctor. Dr. Styles, pay attention. You did the first two as a kid, and you think you got S ranks on all the missions to unlock extra levels? I never played any of the sequels, but I want to check them out. I think there's another one on the DS, and then there's one more on the Wii, I believe. Actually, let's look it up real quick. The second one, you got all the S ranks? Alright. Let's see, Under the Knife, Second Opinion, New Blood, Under the Knife 2, and Trauma Team. Oh, so there's 5 of them. Huh. Oh, the second one is a remake on the DS. Oh wait, no, the second one is a remake on the Wii. Oh. Okay. Oh, these are all on the Wii, it looks like, except for, Trauma Center 2. Huh. Interesting. I'm gonna have to track down those other games and play them as well, because this one, I loved playing this when I was younger, but, never touched the other ones. They remade one for the Wii and a new one on the Wii. Yeah, I just looked it up. It looks like there are, what did I just say? 4 or 5 of them? Yeah, 5 of them. Oh, what? Oh, sorry. I guess I didn't hear you. Is everything alright? You've been staring at that x-ray for a while. I was just going over today's operation again. In my mind. Anyway, let's get to the conference, or let's get the conference started, huh? He's been spacing out a lot recently. At least he's concentrating hard on something, I guess. This is the one that was a bitch for me. This fucking one with the aneurysms. Today's patient is Mr. Kovac, who was carried in this morning. He's currently not doing very well. Tests showed a number of aneurysms near his large intestine. Some of them have ruptured, and there's a risk of anemia. We need to perform a laparotomy and treat the aneurysms. Hey, welcome to stream, Dan Temp. How you doing? The objective of this operation is treat the aneurysms on the outer membrane of the large intestine. That should be all. First, inject a sedative into the swollen vessel to reduce its size. Excise the problem area and secure the vessel closed. You'll need to use magnification again to help your accuracy. Derek, concentrate on the patient. Don't worry about anything else. Okay, let's begin the operation.
Let's begin. Doctor.
Aneurysm's been treated. We can finally relax. Let's close them up for now. Cease the magnification. Can't fucking talk. Not that that's anything new.
Doctor.
What? Again? Every vessel in the area is in danger of becoming an aneurysm. Continue the operation. We'll just have to treat them all. Okay, we got a lot of internal bleeding here. Let's get those vitals back up. That's gonna come apart in another minute. Oh, we gotta get those vitals back up to 80. Oh, there we go. Good work. I think it's settled down for the time being. We should wait a moment, just to be safe before we close them up.
Doctor. Doctor.
Yeah, this isn't gonna go too well. Those things are gonna burst and patient's gonna die.
Doctor.
Yeah, there's one ruptured. And the healing touch, yeah, we're fucked. How many more of those aneurysms are... Okay. Just need to make sure this one doesn't burst. Fuck. Yeah, we're dead. We're so dead.
Vitals dropping.
Yeah, we're failing this. If we could get that back up to 50 at least.
Doctor,
Okay, yeah. And fail. You're done here, I'll do the rest. What am I playing? Trauma Center. It's a, old DS game.
let's begin.
What I probably should have done was focus on one of those aneurysms at the time.
Doctor,
Come on. There we go. Fuck you mean you're gonna do the rest? He means that Derek got fired.
doctor,
Oh, it looks like those things stay together even if you, leave them be for a while. I think I know what to do now. You gonna do he's dead? Oh, I didn't read that part.
doctor,
There aren't more of those things, are there? Okay, there's one here that we could suture. That should be the last one. Let's get his vitals back up. Yeah, it never fails. I always end up fucking this operation up at least once. Right at the last second, was that the healing touch? It's incredible, but at the same time, it's a little frightening. If every doctor has an ability like that, what would the world be like? I'm sorry, let's close them up. Now just suture the incision. I'm a doctor? Indeed.
Nice work, Dr. Styles.
Dr. House. You know, I've actually never seen House before. About Space Marine, you're wondering how it feels holding a gun with all that armor? Feel the grip? How do you know if you're holding a gun? You probably pick up a branch and then realize... Or try to aim and then realize you're fucked. I don't know, I'm sure they've got some way of telling. So, I understand you figured out how to control the healing touch. Make sure you don't rely on it too much. You still need to hone your basic skills. Huh? What the... I know it won't be easy, but you didn't take this job because... everything's going black. Derek, are you even listening? Derek, what's wrong? Forget about that power. But are you prepared for the pain it would bring you? I became a doctor so I could help people. And if it costs you your life, you'd give up on your own happiness? I don't know, but I know that people need my help. And I want to help them. Eh? Where am I? It's the ceiling. What am I doing here? Dr. Styles! Angie, what happened? After Mr. Kovac's surgery, you just collapsed. You've been asleep for 3 days. What? 3 days? Was the healing touch needed for the operation, or was it optional? I don't know. I wasn't gonna risk it, though. What about my patients? I have operations scheduled. Already taken care of, Derek. I called in another doctor. But that's in the past. We have to discuss how to proceed from here. Okay. Derek, I forbid you from using the healing touch. But why would you... That ability puts tremendous physical strain on your body. It's too risky. What if you collapse while performing surgery? But without my healing touch, Mr. Kovac could have died. Exactly. That's why you mustn't abandon the healing touch. I'd advise you to use it only when absolutely necessary. Bear with me for just one moment. Okay, there we go. After all, you shouldn't be relying solely on the healing touch anyway. Developing your natural skills as a surgeon is far more important. We can't assume the healing touch was the only reason Kovac survived. If you want to help people, then strengthen your natural abilities. I understand. Take it slowly. I'm sure the power inside you will find its way out. Become the best surgeon you can, and one day you'll inherit the full heritage of Aselpus. Yes, sir. Doctor, an emergency patient was just carried in. Vitals are at 60, CC's is 300. She's in shock and losing blood fast. Call the rest of the staff. We need to operate immediately. Angie, get the patient to the OR. Derek, you'll handle the surgery. I'm on it. The patient is a 17-year-old female. Her case history is unknown. We found massive bleeding in her thoracic cavity. Derek, you may need to perform a lobotomy, or lobectomy immediately. I don't know what these fucking medical terms are. The operation has one objective. Treat all injuries within the thoracic cavity. We'll go from there. Drain the blood first, if it's a large laceration. After that, use the forceps to close the area, then suture it. Just be sure to drain any blood before moving on with the operation. Hurry, Derek. Let's begin the operation.
Hurry, Doctor! What the?
How could something like this happen? But there aren't any external wounds. This isn't possible. No, the cause doesn't matter now. First, we need to stop the bleeding. Understood. Doctor, let's begin treating her. Large lacerations need attention right away. Drain the blood first. Fuck. Damn, those wounds are fucked. What the hell actually happened? You'll see. Everything's been sutured. She's going to make it. I hate to think what would have happened if she'd arrived later. Close up the patient, Doctor.
Nice work, Dr.
The operation was a success. Good work, Dr. Stiles. You did well, Derek. Where and what did those injuries come from? I don't know. It'll probably take some time to figure out. She'll be hospitalized for a few days, so let's keep an eye on her. Did you notice the cuts across the girl's wrists? Yeah, they looked recent. Seems like her real illness is deeper than we expected. If that's the case, I don't think we're finished with seeing complications. Hey, welcome to the stream, Shiro. What did you miss? Also, how's the game? You missed quite a bit of exposition. As for how the game is, this is one of my favorite games from the DS back in the day. And I was actually able to emulate this, so I'm having fun revisiting it. Hope Hospital, room 201. Get away. I never asked you to save me. Leave me alone. Please calm down, Miss Reed. It's alright. I could feel my chest on fire when I passed out. I was finally gonna be free. Why did you bring me back? I didn't want to live. Why would you want to die? You're still young. You have your whole life ahead of me. Yeah, there's something to look forward to, huh? How come everyone says that? My life sucks. I'm tired of all the pain. I'm not pretty enough to date popular guys. I'm too fat. She is super pretty. I don't know what the hell she's talking about. My mom called me a failure yesterday because I might not graduate. Is that a life you'd want? I'm never gonna be happy. That all depends on my attitude. What a joke. A positive outlook won't just solve any problems. Then maybe you should die. There are patients here who actually have to fight just to breathe properly. Every day someone dies after a long and futile struggle to live. I'm sorry we saved you. Go end your life for all I care. God damn. I almost forgot about that. Angie. I know you did your best, Doctor, but I'm afraid it was a wasted effort. Stop talking like that, Angie. I have other things to attend to. I'm sorry you had to waste your time operating on me. Helping someone is never a waste. Just leave me alone. I don't blame that nurse for hating me. I would too. I'm not going anywhere. You're still sick. What kind of surgeon are you then? I thought you fixed me. It's not that kind of sickness. A doctor's job is about more than just physical illness. Nurse Angie taught me that. This game should be VR playable? I could see that working. Don't they have a couple of surgery simulators on VR? When I was little, I had a cat named Tama. We were playing one day, and he ran out into the street. I wasn't fast enough, and a car hit him, and I blamed myself. It was my fault Tama died. I really thought I had killed my cat. It was all I could really think about. I told my mother I did a terrible thing and I wanted to die. What happened then? She slapped me. Hard. Mom told me Tama would be ashamed of me, and she was too. But she also said that I'm the one who should be most ashamed of what I said. She said that to you? Who'd you grow up with, Linda? Huh? Do you have any siblings? Or what about pets? Just my parents, and my friends at school, I guess. Could you look those people in the eyes and tell them that you wanted to die? No way, of course not. That's why I want to be left alone. Then, hold this. A mirror. Look at that girl there, and tell her I want to die. I couldn't do it either. Now apologize to her. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. Stop living to please other people and start making that girl happy. Don't work hard in school because of your mom. Do it because you'll learn more and be a better person. Don't let other people decide if you're happy or not. Find things you enjoy, and do them. It might not make you popular, but you'll like yourself a lot more. And you aren't too fat. I've seen your charts, remember? You've seen more than that. You were doing surgery on her, Derek. Lucky bastard. Your mother sounds wise. God damn it, you're tearing up. Yeah, I'm kind of doing that myself. Really, she can be pretty weird sometimes, but then she'd say, I may be weird, but think of all the stories you'll have to tell. That's interesting. Sorry, I guess that was too much information, huh? Really though, she's great. I should let you rest though. I think I'm gonna take a nap. That's a good idea. Sorry for talking so much. Next time, Thank you. You're a good doctor. Aw, look at that smile. Ain't she adorable? Ooh, time for a break. I'll go get us some coffee. Thanks, that's a great idea. I passed by Linda Reed's room on the way here, but... Is something wrong? Her parents were there. All three of them started crying and apologizing all at once. Seems like a lot more was going on than we thought. School, her father's job. Were you eavesdropping? Well, I was curious. I didn't hear anything that was worth dying over, though. Everyone worries about that stuff during high school, you know? I think we all handle our problems in different ways. But I'm glad her family came to visit her. Surgeons aren't really equipped to heal psychological wounds. Don't sell yourself short. I can only try. Anyway, if her family knows about it, then they can help her. Yeah, I think she'll be fine. That girl's lucky she was brought to this hospital, though. Huh? Why? Well, it's only a rumor, but I heard that there's a death doctor. A what doctor? Euthanasia. If they'd been treating her when they'd ask her for death. Or when she'd ask for death. Death doctor, huh? I really can't understand why anyone would want to die. You've probably never been depressed before. You're gonna slap the shit out of her mom for calling her a failure? Join you for vengeance? Yeah, I'd do that too, honestly. Derek, we just received strange results back on Linda Reed. Do they explain the bleeding in her lungs? I don't think it's directly related, but... They found extremely high levels of... cypherherdinine in her blood? I don't know that word either. Cyphro... What's that? It's a new antihistamine, Doctor. They're usually used to treat allergies. I know that, so why didn't she tell us she was on medication? Because she wasn't. Drug involving cephalosporin are still in clinic trial. Also, our tests indicated 24 times the suggested dosage. You're sorry if you don't understand many things. It's just that English is not your native language. I understand. I hope that you still hang out and appreciate the stream. I hope that you're having fun here. Side effects from overdose include headaches and emotional distress. In extreme cases, the effects are serious enough to prompt suicide. That explains her death wish. It may have contributed, but I doubt that was the primary cause. Still, I never heard of cephalosporin being synthesized within the body. Whatever's causing that might be responsible for the lacerations. Doctor! What is it? Reed's condition is getting worse. She's complaining about excruciating pain in her chest. What? It hurts. Linda. Doctor. I want to live. Help me, please. I want to live. I want to live, Doctor. Please. Derek, we're operating now. Angie, alert the staff. Hurry. Her blood pressure is decreasing at a frightening rate. We suspected hemorrhaging in her lungs again. There has to be some explanation why these lacerations are occurring. Until we figure out what that is, there's not a lot we can do. You should have two objectives during this operation. Treat any bleeding injuries within the thoracic cavity. I don't fucking know these words. I'm not a fucking doctor. Discover what's causing the lacerations. I'll be working as your assistant. Stay calm, Derek. No, she wants to live. I have to save her. Why now? She said she wanted to live. I don't know, and these symptoms don't add up. Derek, take extra care before this operation. Angie, keep your eyes on the monitors. Good luck, everyone. But how? We fixed these 3 days ago. Derek, Miss Reed is still weak from her first lobectomy. Use the same treatment, but be careful. We treated the lacerations. What's our next step? We need to close her up and have a closer examination later. Nice job, Derek. Secure the incision and finish...
What the?
What is that? What the hell's going on? Doctor, try using the ultrasound.
What the? Doctor.
It's gone. Angie, using the laser was the right decision. Good thinking. It would have been a bad idea to try to... It can't be. More of them? Derek, you'll have to burn them all. That's the only way to save her. Hey, welcome to the stream, Kuro. And congratulations, you passed your motorcycle exam. Nice. We did it. Let's close her up. Derek, Angie, you both did well. Am I playing amateur surgeon? Nope, this is Trauma Center under the knife. It's a Atlas game. This is actually one of the first Atlas games I ever played. It was either this or Strange Journey, I can't remember which one. This was on the DS a long time ago. Don't tell me that weird parasite was the one. Could it have been guilt? What's going on? Why did they both stop talking? Derek, continue. Please secure the incision. Well, let's get her vitals back up first. That would probably be a good idea. Heh, 69. Why didn't Atlas bring the game into VR? Honestly, I don't even know if they remember that this game exists. Is the nurse single? I think so, yeah. I'd like to remind everyone that the details of this operation should be considered strictly confidential. Bring Linda Reed's medical files to my office immediately. I'll provide the updates as needed. That's all for today. Doctor, could this have been guilt? How do you know about that? I don't know much. I saw it mentioned in my father's research. How did your father come across something like guilt? Well, he was a researcher. Other than that, I don't really know. Give me some time to figure out the situation. Until then, don't mention guilt to anyone. Understand? Yes, sir. What the hell is guilt? I'm here. Please enter. Pardon me, but why was I called to your office? Why don't you have a look at this examination report first? Who's this for? Linda Reed. What do these headings mean? I don't recognize them. Positive chiral reaction? Guilt. Positive. Spectral analysis G1R? Those tests are beyond our capabilities, so we enlisted help from an outside organization. In the last few years, a bizarre disease with varying symptoms has been reported in several isolated cases. The one thing that they had in common, each victim's body turned against itself and they all died. Because of that, we believe each subject was infected by guilt. Gangliated eutrophian immunolatency toxin. Then you think Reed's illness was... Exactly. Linda Reed was a guilt victim. Bear with me a second. This should have, because this could have been an interesting game to do for a challenge. Yeah, I definitely enjoyed this game when I was younger, and I'm still having fun with it even through emulation here. It was a difficult operation, but I wanted to save her. Well, that decision may have just changed your life. The organization we mentioned before has shown interest in you. What? Why me? Your unique abilities were able to successfully cure a guilt victim. What organization is it, anyway? They're an arm of the World Health Organization that specializes in exterminating intraceable diseases that threaten mankind. They are called... Catechus. Catechus? I remember seeing them listen a cancer and AIDS treatment essay. Aren't they the ones who eradicated the TFTA influenza last year? Catechus wants me. What are you gonna do, Derek? You've been offered a chance to work at the forefront of modern medicine. Well, I mean, it's an honor, but it's also sudden. I'm not really sure what to do. I mean, it'd change my whole life. You don't need to decide right away. Just remember that this is a choice, not an order. The only reason I told you this is because an old friend asked me to. I guess Honey OTU isn't gonna tune in. Caduceus? Oh, is that how you say that? Alright. To be honest, I'm against you joining Caduceus. What? Why? I don't think a research laboratory is an environment for you. Didn't you say that you wanted to help patients face to face? That's true. You should see this as well. It's a letter? Kiraki Sunday? Death is denied those who want it, though it be their destiny? They search for it like a treasure, but modern age conceals it. What is this supposed to mean? It arrived shortly after Linda Reed was hospitalized. We don't know who sent it. Supposedly, these letters arrive shortly before guilt does. Huh? That means guilt doesn't occur naturally. Which means it could have... or it could be some kind of man-made virus. There's Trauma Center on the Wii. Yep, I'm aware of that. The World Health Organization is considering it terrorist activity. What? Someone is creating guilt and releasing it into society. We don't know who or why, almost as if it's meant to confuse us. The UN even created a new term to describe this, medical terrorism. Was it good on the Wii? I don't know, I never played it. I know of it, but I never did actually try it. Caduceus is anticipating a large-scale guilt outbreak. You slipped on an ice cube and you got covered in boo-boos. Dr. Blood. You know what? I should have like a pirate outfit for playing this if I'm gonna be Dr. Blood. Hopefully now you'll understand, or hopefully now you see the stakes involved in this. Think it over. Don't make your decision lightly. Why not a medical outfit? Well, Jedi Outer just called me Dr. Blood, and Dr. Blood is a character from an old 1930s movie called Captain Blood. He ends up becoming a pirate after he's wrongly accused of, what the hell was he accused of? He ended up in a court system, he ended up getting sold into slavery, and he ended up becoming a pirate after that. But he was a doctor, first and foremost. It's a old Errol Flynn movie. Check it out, it's pretty good. You didn't know there was a character named Dr. Blood? Yeah, I can't remember what his first name was, but yeah, he was Dr. Blood. Thank you so much, Doctor. It just hurt so badly. I thought I was a goner. Well, appendicitis is a fairly common procedure. But congratulations on your recovery, Mr. Sasono? Okay, Sasono it is. The guy looks like Mr. Rogers, actually. If my wife gets sick, I'll make sure that you're the one operating on her. Huh, well, it would probably be best if she didn't get sick at all. I guess that's true, haha. Talking with other patients is one of my favorite parts of the job. Could I really leave that behind? Derek, we'll be starting an operation briefing soon. Okay. Today you will be operating on Elisa Chalk from Pediatrics. She's a very young child with valvular heart disease. Oh, this one. Where's Linda? Linda's alive. She's fine. It was a tough decision, but her parents finally decided to go ahead and have the procedure done. There's only one main objective for the surgery. How accurate is the game medical-wise? I don't know. I don't have a medical doctorate. Replace a valve in her heart with a synthetic one. You'll use a triple incision to excise the valve. Cut 3 times. You'll need to be as cautious as possible. Understand? have I played Operation? What, like the board game? Yeah, I've played that before. Technology has allowed us to deal with all kinds of situations, but heart surgery will always rely on doctor's skills. Angie, keep an eye on the oscillograph to aid Dr. Styles. I hope that I said that word right, too. I don't know any of this shit. I understand. Don't let the gravity of the operation intimidate you. The conference is over. She's in your hands now, Derek. Let's begin the operation. Her report details frequent occurrences of light arrhythmia. Be ready for the unexpected, just in case. Let's get started with the operation. You don't give a fuck about the other patients.
Vitals are critical.
Doctor, the patient was born with a highly irregular heartbeat. There's a good chance that her heart will continue to go into convulsions. I'll stand by with the defibrillator in case we need to use it again. If that happens, you'll need to massage her heart immediately. The defibrillator may have a high success rate, but allowing the heart to flatline repeatedly is obviously very dangerous for the patient. Make sure you revive her right away if that happens. Now continue the operation.
Vitals are critical. Vitals are critical.
Valve transplant is complete. Let's finish up. Why am I frowning? I was just very focused on this because I don't want this child to die. What a relief. The operation was a success. Now she can play outside with all of her friends. She's probably going to become a couch potato. Get on that good old OG Xbox and PS2. Because I don't know if 360 was out when this came out. See, when did this game come out? 2005? Wasn't the 360 out in 2006 or 7? I don't remember. Poor girl, she's too young to go through something like this. Having someone cut open your chest is so unnatural. But something in that little heart refused to give up. Maybe it sounds silly, but I keep thinking about it. I skipped whatever she said last, but whatever. You once tried to be in a class about medical stuff in high school, but just being late to class once and the teacher made you write an essay on why? What a cunt. Is my daughter? Will Elisa be alright? The operation was a success. She'll need about 2 months to fully recover before she could go back to school, but after that she'll be as good as new. That's good news. Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. People are always worried about heart surgery, especially on children, but modern medicine allows us to treat various conditions with a higher success rate than 10. Even just 5 years ago, young patients, like your daughter, face very little risk of permanent physical damage. To be honest, I'm more worried about the psychological stress operations like this might have on small children. Please take good care of her while she goes through the recovery. Oh, of course. Elisa, we love you so much. Modern medicine. Did I know Cavity Sam was missing his penis when he was naked? Who the hell is Cavity Sam? I'm very sorry. Modern medicine just hasn't advanced enough to treat a disease like this. You have our condolences. Mom, why are you crying? Dad's okay, right? He's gonna get better, right? But why isn't Dad getting better? You can fix him. You just gotta. He's my dad. Sorry, son. No doctor in the world could save your father from this. Things have come a long way. Dr. Hoffman, I'm going to accept the offer from Caduceus. So, you're willing to throw away your own happiness for this? I know about what happened to you in the past. I know that having superior skill will only result in more pressure. That everyone will expect me to have answers nobody else has. The dude in the operation game... Oh, okay. Yeah, I never knew that guy had a name. I just always thought it was the operation guy. I'm sure your concerns are valid. The path I've chosen will probably cause a lot of pain. But I became a doctor so nobody would have to die from an incurable disease ever again. Diseases are painful, and losing someone to a disease is even more painful. It's hard for doctors to tell people that their loved ones can't be cured. I'm gonna make sure that they won't have to. Caduceus has already found ways to save thousands of sick people. If I could somehow help treat incurable diseases, then... I will join Caduceus. Those doctors could kill Corona-chan even if she's old news now? Oh yeah, that was a thing. Like, somebody made a waifu out of the coronavirus. I forgot about that. Today should be Derek's first day with Caduceus. Are you worried? I wouldn't say worried. We're down one doctor and one assistant. How are we supposed to operate with two of our best people gone? Derek has potential, but he's far from perfect. I wasn't going to send him off to Caduceus without an assistant he's comfortable with. Besides, Caduceus is supposed to assist us in finding new staff. I see. Still, I didn't expect Styles to be the selfless type. Do you think he'll be able to handle the pressure? I suppose we'll find out. He's gonna be surprised. I didn't get the chance to tell him about Sydney. Caduceus, an international organization which seeks to eradicate disease. Caduceus USA is the name of the American branch. There are additional branches in Europe and Japan. The US branch resembles special anti-infection measures as well, or researches special anti-infection measures. It was originally established in 1980 as a top-secret offshoot of the Department of Health and Human Services. Once the organization went international, the central agency was renamed Caduceus USA. They are authorized to act on their own, outside of the government approval. Derek Styles, you can come in now. Hello. Huh? Welcome to Caduceus USA, Derek. It's nice to meet you. I'm Sidney Caskell, the director here. My brother's told me a lot about you. I'm glad you decided to come. Sidney Castle, age 35, Chief Director of Caduceus. He dedicated his life to the study of clinical medicine after his wife died of an illness. Oh yeah, I think Dr. Castle mentioned having a brother. I mean, it was an honor to be even considered for this job. Angie Thompson, you could come in as well. Yes, sir. Oh, it's a pleasure to meet you too. You're young, but I hear that you're hardworking and sharp as a tack. I look forward to seeing what you both could do here at Caduceus. Thank you, sir. I'll do my best. The Secretary of Health and Human Services should be here shortly. When I told him you were both coming today, he insisted on stopping by. She looks so flat-chested. Flat is justice. He's in charge around here, so I'm sure you'll be seeing a lot of him. Right this way, Mr. Secretary. Congratulations, Derek. Angie, I'm Richard Anderson. Well, perhaps it would be more appropriate to say thank you. Angie joined Caduceus. Did she have a choice too? I think so. I don't remember. I think she wanted to come along. Richard Anderson, current Secretary of Health and Human Services. After a long career in politics, he became the director of Caduceus. Thank you for accepting such a dangerous job. I'm told that operating on guilt puts a surgeon at risk too. And we still have no idea who's responsible for spreading it. But from what I hear about you two, you're up to the task. Scientific advances, DNA treatments, changing social environments. We live in challenging times, and it's our responsibility to research and create treatments which ensure the stability of the world health. What all this means is, I'm pleased to have you both on board. I hope you'll do your best and take your work seriously. Yes, sir. And this is Dr. Clarks, our expert surgeon. Oh, I wouldn't say expert, there's still room for improvement. Stephen Clarks, age 42, Caduceus' head surgeon, has a wife and 2 kids. His kind demeanor has comforted many sick patients. Nice to meet you, I'm Stephen Clarks. Nice to meet you, Dr. Clarks. This is our anesthesiologist, Dr. Myers. The name's Sybil. Nice to meet you. This is the one that I think you would like, Uwu person. Sybil Myers, well-respected anesthesiologist, or anesthesiology specialist. She used to be a police officer, but left the force to practice medicine. She's intelligent and very spirited. Some call her the Iron Vixen. You're from Hope Hospital, right? Isn't that Greg Castle's office? Do you know him? We went to med school together. He helped me in a lot of ways. I'm actually the one here who knew Sidney was his younger brother. Anyway, if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Of course, it's nice to meet you. Some of our staff aren't here today, so you'll have to meet them later. Why? Because she has short hair, has mommy energy? Because she kinda reminds me of Naoto in a way. Well, being former police officer and all. Think this will lighten our workloads? Doubt it. Have you taken a look at the list of incoming patients? Oh well. Do you guys get to work with a lot of patients here? The public doesn't know yet, but we're on the verge of an outbreak. Congress recently voted in favor of a budget increase, but that won't be good enough. We're going to have to start treating patients tomorrow. So for today, let's get all that paperwork out of the way. Sounds good. Sheesh, who knew paperwork could be so tiring? It's pretty late. Yeah. Hey, why'd you come to Caduceus anyway? Does it matter? Well, I was just curious why you decided to join too. Dr. Castle recommended me. That's not what I meant. You didn't think about that? She looks like Naoto, but if mommy, former police mommy. Yeah, I thought you would like her because of that. Would I injure myself on purpose just to see the nurse? I don't know about that. Before, it seemed like you knew something about guilt, so... Does it have anything to do with your father's disappearance? Not really. Caduceus has the newest technology and research material. I wanted to be here, on the front lines of modern medicine. It's the same as your wish to become a master surgeon. I want to be a master assistant. That's really all there is to it. I guess that makes sense. We'll work hard together. The potassium chloride's ready, so if we increase the sedative... Huh? Sounds like someone on the phone. Derek? I gotta run. Yeah, I'll get back to you, dude. No way. Tyler? No way, no way. You seriously work here now? Tyler Chase, a Caduceus surgeon. He went to med school with Derek. Tyler's very optimistic and tries to keep everyone in a good mood. Yes? And it's very nice to meet your gorgeous assistant. My name is Angie Thompson. Nice to meet you. Man, I heard him say the new doctor was Styles, but this rocks. I didn't think you were adventurous enough to join Caduceus. And, I mean, you weren't exactly an A student, man. But they've been helping you here as a highly skilled, or hyping you here as a highly skilled surgeon. What? Nobody told me anything about that. I don't want people expecting too much of me right away. Well, you have a pretty good track record so far, Dr. Styles. Oh, excuse me. People could change a lot in 3 years, you know? What about you? You were probably one of the top 5 in our class. I guess you could see for yourself, huh? Good luck, man. We ought to throw a party or something. See ya. I can't believe Tyler works here. Oh, sorry. Tyler's a friend from a friend of mine from med school. Yeah, I kind of figured that out. He was the professor's favorite, so I assumed he'd stayed in school. Potassium chloride, huh? I wonder if he's doing animal testing. Lay off Angie, Tyler. She's ours. Yes. Several guilt victims are currently hospitalized at Caduceus. We obviously need to treat them ASAP, but we don't know how. So at the moment, we're trying to slow the disease's progression. I had a lot of trouble operating on guilt as well. Today's patient is very similar to your previous experience with guilt. I watched the video footage of your surgery at Hope, but you moved so quickly I couldn't tell what was going on. I'm looking forward to seeing you in action today. Let's see what you got. Don't put pressure on me. Dr. Myers will handle the anesthesia. No problem. Myers is a tough chick, Derek. If you screw this up, she won't ever work with you again. Stop trying to scare the newbie, Chase. Well, if it's a difficult operation and we don't have room for... It's a difficult operation and we don't have room for mistakes. Just do your best, kid. You got it. I'll be briefing you on your next operation procedure. Today's patient is a guilt victim brought here 3 days ago. Derek, you've already operated on this exact strain before. It was called... Kiriaki, wasn't it? Correct. This guilt hides inside organs and creates lacerations. Removing it, however, should be just like removing any parasite. We wanted a simple case to evaluate your skill. There's only one objective in this procedure. Remove the Kiriaki. I'll leave the exact details of the operation up to your discretion. Let's see your talent, Dr. Styles. Yes, sir. Okay, let's begin the operation. I'm gonna pour myself some more juice before we begin. This is the same strain of guilt that Miss Reed contracted.
Let's begin.
What the fuck? I don't know why the hell that slipped.
Doctor,
The sutures are a pain in the ass no matter what you play on, whether it's mouse or fucking stylus. It's called skills. Shut up.
doctor,
Great work. It's over, Derek. The Shyrule reaction is negative. Let's treat those last few wounds and close them up. Excellent work. I could see why my brother recommended you. This time for reals, want to play Warhammer after? Maybe. I was gonna see about doing a little more, Final Fantasy after this, just... cover a few loose ends before I end up doing that on Wednesday. Unbelievable. He's still got a lot to learn, but that was incredible. Styles finished 30 minutes earlier than was estimated. Hopefully the patient will recover quickly as well. Huh, looks like times have changed. Hey Tyler, you around? Where could he be? I didn't think he had any patients today. Is this a new thesis? Huh, I guess he still finds time for academics after all. Netherlands. Utrecht. Euthanasia. Why would he keep a euthanasia thesis in his files? Oh, there's a letter. Thank you, Doctor. Because of you, my husband finally found peace. What the? We'll bring that up at the next conference, then. Crap, he's coming back. Where do I put these? Hey, what's happening, Derek? Need help with something? I wanted to ask you about something. It was... oh, right. Medication for the guilt patients. Post-op medication, As far as I know, there hasn't been any... Oh, well, okay. If you don't know, then I'll just... Sorry to bother you. See you later, okay? Wait, Derek. I've been wanting to show you something. You would have found out about it sooner or later anyway. What? I swear I didn't... Follow me. Recovery Ward Room 305. Hey, Tyler. How are you doing, Amy? Not so good. Oh, sorry I made you get up. This is my sister Amy. She's been hospitalized here for 2 years. You mean she's infected with guilt? Yeah. Amy's condition is the real reason I came here in the first place. Amy, this is Derek Styles. He's an old friend of mine. He's going to be treating you, so go easy on him, okay? Okay. Did you come to examine her again, Dr. Chase? Leslie Sears, age 26, one of the many nurses on staff at Caduceus. She currently looks after several guilt patients, including Amy Chase. Nah, I just came to see how my little sis was holding up. Oh, I see. Amy hasn't been doing her homework lately. I was actually hoping you could talk to her about that. But it's so boring. Sis, if you slack off, then you'll just end up dumb like your big brother. You want people to know how smart you are, don't you? Anyway, gotta run. I'll come to visit again sometime tomorrow, okay? You must be going through a lot, Tyler. Yeah, I guess it's payback for what I've been doing, huh? Huh? Look, dude, I know you saw my paper in that letter. I've been practicing euthanasia ever since I graduated. That's my deep, dark secret. I heard rumors, but I never thought the Death Doctor could be someone like you. Why would you do that? One of the professors I had before we met died of cancer. It was already too late when they found it. Professor Bonka told them that himself. All he had left were a few weeks of suffering and painful treatments. Good people shouldn't have to go through that pain before they die. So I gave them the gift of a painless death. But that's... Of course people would prefer to live, it's only natural. But if everything causes pain and there's no chance of recovery, then are you really living? No, you're just staying around so other people don't feel bad. That isn't true. I know it's naive, but I knew there may be consequences when I started. You probably think it's just suicide, or worse, murder. But things are different now. I want to be there for Amy. If you're gonna turn me in, at least wait until Amy's gone, okay? You can't do that to Amy. I won't let you. Doctor, quickly. Amy's condition is getting worse. Her vitals dropped to the low 40s and she's losing consciousness. What? Everyone, prepare for surgery. Angie, bring the patient. I'll meet you in the OR. Hurry. Yes, sir. Tyler, this is an emergency. Come on, hurry. What are you doing? Let's go. You can't operate on her. What? I have to. Haven't you seen the PET results? The gilt's already migrating. Her respiratory system is in trouble, and her digestive tract is next. What are we supposed to do? Are you just gonna watch her die? Do you have any idea how many things we've tried? Dr. Clarks couldn't help, and he's the best there is. All he could do is thin out some of the tumors. I just watch her get weaker day by day. Amy doesn't have a lot of time left. What are we supposed to do? We're supposed to leave her alone, so she doesn't have to suffer. Do you really think cutting her up is gonna do, or cutting her up even more is gonna do anything? So what, you want us to watch guilt tear her apart? You don't get it. She doesn't need to go through all this suffering. Even if this operation helps, she might never open her eyes again. She's just been connected, or she'll just be connected to some machine, waiting to die. If that's the case, I'd rather send her off myself. You call yourself a doctor? I'm Amy's brother before I'm a doctor. I'm supposed to watch my sister suffer because that's my job? I don't care if I lose my license. We're talking about my sister. What are you still doing here? Hurry up! Dr. Clarks? We may not be able to operate. What? The gilt's in her lungs. It moved a lot faster than we expected. And I'm afraid she's not strong enough to survive surgery. What if we separate the operation into 2 procedures? Tyler, I'm 5 seconds from breaking your nose. Yeah, he doesn't have a very good introduction either. No good. If we don't extract the guilt entirely, we'll end up right back where we started. Now do you get it, Derek? This is how it always works. I always knew it would come down to something like this. I'll operate on her. She'll be okay if we can extract all of it, right? Leave her alone, you bastard. With the healing touch, it might be possible. Tyler! Amy! Tyler, please do the operation. I know you heard us. Aren't you scared? No, I'll be fine. You worked so hard to become a doctor. I'm gonna try hard too. I'm glad that you became a good doctor. I thought what I was doing was best for Amy, but I was being a coward. I didn't even consider what she would want. Derek, can you handle this operation for me? I don't deserve to touch her with these hands. I joined Caduceus so that I could help people. What about you, Dr. Chase? Shouldn't we do everything we can if it could save a person's life? Yeah. Dr. Chase, please brief Dr. Stiles on the Deftera strain of guilt. Yeah, no problem. Hang on, sis. We'll be right back. The Deftera is basically a tumor, a really gnarly one. It replicates its DNA while actively moving throughout the body. A tumor that moves? That's impossible. Well, to be fair, moving is kind of a bad description. It copies itself to other locations, so it looks more like it's moving. So it keeps on replicating its DNA and creating new tumors. That's horrible. Good news, though, we might just know its weak point. Hang on, I gotta fly here. And the fucker's gone. It's in her lungs. Styles has experience on the lungs already. Trust Styles. Chances are we may end up fucking this up. This one is also kind of annoying, guilt strain, if I remember correctly. What is it? Death drug comes in two flavors. We call them Type A and Type B. Type A and B like to eat each other when they meet up. Oh wait, it's this one. Okay. Yeah, it's not that burrowing one. But they're both equally strong, so they kind of just stall there. And if they're not moving, they're just like any other tumor, right? So after we drain the gild's tissue, we can just excise it. Hopefully. I mean, it's all theoretical. One wrong move and they multiply, so there's no room for trial and error. It's not like we could just safely test the theory before trying it. But you have the healing touch. I've seen you use it, man. It's amazing. If anyone could save Amy now, I know it's you. I don't need to tell you the objective of this operation, do I? Remove the guilt from the patient's stomach and lungs. That's all. Just save her, man. All that stuff I said before, just forget it. Please, Derek. I understand, Tyler.
Hurry, Doctor! 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 Doctor!
He didn't say it. Time to begin the operation. Yeah, he changes it up from time to time. You did it, Doctor. Amy's gonna be okay. It's a miracle. We'll move to the lungs next. We're counting on you, Dr. Stiles. Come on, Derek, save my little sister. And we fucked up.
Hurry, Doctor! 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 Doctor!
Let's get those vitals back up. Fuck.
Vitals dropping.
She's gonna die again. Fuck! Yeah, this one's a pain.
Hurry, Doctor!
Just smacked me in the back of the head.
Doctor! Doctor!
Okay, we should be able to get this time around.
Vitals dropping. Well done.
Thanks, Derek. Thanks you so much. You're a real doctor, dude. I respect that. Get those vitals back up and stitch her shut.
Good work, Doctor.
Amy should have a smooth and painless recovery. Derek, I owe you, man. How could I ever repay you for all this? And I only killed her twice. Derek, it's up to you, man. If you want to turn me in, do it. I'll resign if that's what it takes. I don't care. I'm just glad Amy's okay. Thanks, Derek. Then do me a favor. Huh? Re-edit that thesis you wrote and donate it to Caduceus. You feeling okay, dude? Tyler, you've always been good at writing detailed papers. Despite how you use the research, your thesis was no exception. Eliminating pain and suffering, facing death, doctors and patients may be able to benefit from what you wrote. Find a way to use that information to save people's lives. That's all I ask. No problem. You got it, bro. Oh, there you are. Amy's gonna be awake soon. Let's go check on her then. What do you think, big brother? Hey, don't call me that. Excuse me, sir, did you call for me? This operation is amazing. Your focused concentration is simply unbelievable. Is that the video of our guilt procedure the other day? I had my secretary transfer it to the HDV media card. Watching this in slow motion actually reveals quite a bit. Anyway, have a seat. There's an event I'd like you to attend. Okay. Hey, real fast. I need your signature for this. Victor, we're in the middle of a meeting. Yeah, well, this'll only take a second. Victor Nagel, age 26, head of the Caduceus Research Division. He's responsible for a lot of Caduceus' medical technology. This is that petition we went over yesterday. There are no changes. Huh? Who's the new guy? This is Derek Stiles from Hope Hospital. He's hardly new. You'll need to get out of the laboratory more often. Oh, he's that healing touch guy. I'm Victor from R&D. How's it going? It's nice to meet you. Or, it's going well. Nice to meet you. How's this, Victor? Looks good to me. Okay, see you later. Sorry, Victor doesn't really observe manners. I apologize for the interruption. Let's discuss your trip. Our international conference will be held in Angels Bay this month. Topics will be focused on the recent issue of medical terrorism. Dr. Stiles, I'd like you to attend as a representative of Caduceus USA. I'd also like you to speak about the strains of guilt that you've operated on, and the procedures involved. Can you do that? Well, I haven't really been here that long. I'm sure some of the others could do a better job. We're also showing footage of your operations. I'd prefer that you were there to explain surgeries step by step. Dr. Myers will be going, so I'll ask for her to translate for you as well. Have fun, Derek. Alright, after we do this next one, I think we're going to see about shutting down. Once again, that was Dr. Stiles of Caduceus, USA. I'm glad that's over. Thanks for your help, Dr. Myers. No problem. I think the video footage really got their attention. You could have loosened up a little over there, though. You've never spoken to a big group like that, have you? I'm usually too busy just helping patients. Even if I had the time for meetings, I'd probably fall asleep. So yeah, that was my first presentation. Yeah, a lot of doctors are that way, but you should still schedule time to attend conferences. It's the only way to keep up on the latest technology, you know? Being a doctor is like being a lifelong student. Dr. Casal used to say the same thing. All doctors are students. Good old Greg, huh? Now he was one heck of a public speaker. He was confident, threw in some jokes, never had stage fright. I remember staying up all night helping him make slides. Never mind, that's all in the past now anyway. Sounds like you guys were close. It wasn't like that. He was a great guy, so I always did what I could to help out. Really? What's that supposed to mean? Hear that? I think they're starting the next presentation. That concludes the disease treatment workshop. And there's that damn fly again. Next we'll have an update on the fight against medical terrorism. Speaking of this topic is Langston Miller, Chief of Caduceus Europe. I received this report a few hours ago. I hope it finds you well. As we all know, medical terrorism poses a serious threat to all people in the world today. Disease reports have doubled in the past year alone. Unfortunately, the motivation behind this epidemic is still unknown. But we have received confirmation that the group responsible calls themselves Delphi. Delphi, the Greek oracle? The messages we received from them have been cryptic at best. Fucking fly. Philosophy demands are still a mystery. Are they related to other terrorist cells? We're not sure. For all we know, they could be a fanatical cult. But whoever they are, we know that they are hostile and organized. We believe there may be additional clues hidden in the strange letters that arrived shortly before each guilt operation. We received one of those. Medicine has advanced quickly since the advent of genetic engineering, but as guilt has shown us, disease can evolve just as fast. The ramifications of medical terrorism are grave indeed, and it's going to take our best minds to find a way to stop it. Though we may finally have somewhere for them to start looking. We've received news of an abandoned Delphi research facility. It seems they entered a small African village, probably posing as the NPO. I'm afraid they were using the townspeople to develop guilt. Bastards. The town was destroyed and the facility was abandoned, but I'm sure there is something there that might lead us to Delphi. I propose that Caduceus send a research team to Africa. Supplies and manpower. Hang on, gotta sneeze. Ugh. Should have muted for that. Supplies and manpower will be needed, or will need to be approved by each division. I hope to have your cooperation. Man, talk about long speeches. Well, it happened a lot over the last year, so I was expecting that. I will not enjoy writing the summary report, though. Fuck, excuse me. Huh? The lights. What happened? What's going on here? The shutters are dropping. Is there a fire? You doctors and your temporary cures are worthless. If you would all just die, maybe people could finally stop living. What the hell? What is this thing? Don't! It's a bomb! There's a bomb! Ah! Bomb? Come on, Sybil, we have to get out of here. Damn it, there's no way out. We're gonna die. Somebody help us. Sounds like it's over here. Follow me, Dr. Stiles. What? But that's where the bomb is. That's the point. What are you going to do? We have to run. There's nowhere to go but... I told you to follow me. If you're gonna die anyway, what difference does it make? Be a man. Yes, ma'am. You're gonna dismantle the bomb. I'll be your assistant. What? I can't do that. So, you'd rather do nothing? Are you gonna sit there and cry for help like everyone else? Screw that. If this doesn't work, at least we can say we tried. I'm ready. Give us some room. Set up a barricade with desks and tables. Everyone take cover. Okay, Dr. Stiles, there's no turning back now. I think everyone's clear. Enough. Okay, you'll need to follow my instructions carefully. Got it? Aren't you scared? Of course. But why should a doctor be afraid? I'm sure you've been in worse situations than this. We hold patients' lives in the palms of our hands, you know? One mistake and you have to watch them die. What could be more frightening than that? I guess. You're brave, Dr. Myers. Ha! They don't call me the Iron Vixen for nothing. That's what Tyler said. He comes up with some weird nicknames. Actually, that started back during my days on the police force. I was in the crime lab, you know, even though I was just a novice investigator. I was still stronger than all the guys. So, you were really a police officer. That's right, and I dated a guy on the bomb squad. So trust me on this one. Okay then, let's begin dismantling the bomb. This bomb design is archaic. The trigger device is a pair of small water tanks. We need to find a way to deal with those tanks before moving on. Dismantling it shouldn't be too hard. Well, it's possible anyway. We shouldn't waste any more time. Let's get down to business. It's a good idea. We need to magnify this for precision. Okay, let's check this out. Magnify the lower water tank. This is a trigger device. If it detects as... Excuse me. Damn. If it detects change in the water level, the bomb explodes. This gimmick's been around since ancient Rome. It's also a timer. See, the water flows slowly from left to right. When the left tank empties, the right one's full and it explodes. You might be able to work around this. Use the drain and let's find out. Yeah, like that. Water level is constantly changing, so keep an eye on it. That takes care of the trigger. Let's move on to the explosive. Stop magnification so we can see the entire bomb.
Good job. Derek.
Triggering device has been activated. When the temperature level hits max, the explosive will go off. I think you can lower its temperature by using the gel, but we have to shut it off somehow. Where's it being controlled from? Whoops. Okay. Yes, let's retry. I kind of forgot how to do this with lasering off the chips. You want the Iron Vixen on top of you? Yeah, I don't blame you. Her, Angie, and the other nurse are pretty great.
Derek. Good job.
Okay, let's see. The, green one.
Derek.
Okay, that leads to that one there.
Good job. Good job. Derek.
Okay, the other red one is there.
Derek. Derek. Good job.
What the fuck? That's where the yellow one led to. What the fuck? That was garbage.
Ready to go? Derek. Derek. Good job. Derek. Good job.
Hey, welcome to stream, Petra. How you doing?
Good job. Good job. Derek. Derek. Good job. Derek. Derek.
Okay, maybe it's this one here. Okay, there we go.
Derek. Good job. Derek. That worked out.
You should be safe for now. Glad it's over. Talk about bad patience, huh? Ugh, I'm dizzy. I can feel my hands. At least we're alive, right? Better than dying any day. Of course, I knew we'd be fine. It was just a bomb. No big deal. The Iron Vixen, huh? I think I get it now. The lights are coming back on. We should tell the others it's okay. We stopped the bomb, everyone. It's all clear now. Thank God. I thought I was gonna die. We're alive. Great job there, Styles. You definitely learned from Greg. Heh, same to you, Dr. Myers. You're pretty tough. Woohoo! I can't believe it. Let's hear it for Dr. Styles. I think we found the perfect man for the Africa mission. Well, there we go. Let's save, and I think that'll about do it for the night. We've been at this for 3 hours. I was going to consider keeping going till 4, but I've still got some Final Fantasy stuff to tie over and get ready for that stream on Wednesday. As for the other games that we're going to be streaming for the upcoming week, Friday we're going to be doing more Resident Evil 4, as well as more Slitherhead. Saturday we're going to be doing more Elder Scrolls Oblivion Remaster, as well as more Witch and the Hunter Knight. And Sunday we are going to be starting up Devil May Cry 3. Something else, I am also going to be listing a video in a moment. I had it unlisted. But Kuro and I ended up doing an unboxing video earlier today. So feel free to check out my channel in a bit. That video should be public as soon as I end the stream. With that all being said, this is where we're going to close things down for the night. Thank you for tuning in, Jeff the Gamer, Zuki Wookie, Jedi Otter, Shiro Koki's Hedgehog, Petra, Uwu Person, and Cosmic Kuroneko. Hopefully I'll see more of you guys down the line. And with that being said, here endeth the stream. Until next time, stay groovy.